Welcome, welcome everyone. Hi Sisu, Ranter, hi Plum. I'm stressed. Just a wee bit stressed. OBS was being a bit of a dick. Hi Zethus. Provisions has stepped away. Now, technically, I would have been here a little bit sooner. OBS was being a bit of a dick. I don't care if I'm not allowed to swear in the first 30 seconds. Fuck you, YouTube. Oh, asshole. Sisu, stop it. Behave. Stop. Stop. I mean it. Just behave yourself. Make ya. Oh, them's fighting words. Them's fighting words. And you know I fight dirty. I saw the game icon in Discord and I was like, she's going to start it if I step away, right? Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. Okay, you're kind of lucky I'm starting at all. Because I've got a delivery arriving today at some point, and I don't like streaming when there's a delivery coming because the ADHD fuck with the brain. It's like having a phone appointment or a doctor's appointment in the afternoon and I'm sitting all day waiting for it. I can't do it. I don't like. So if I have to get up and run for the door at any point, there will be a short interim break, and I don't care how juicy the scene is that we're in, there will be a break. You fucking better. See if you decide to go and I'll be right back. And that, there will be words. Anyway, episode 5 today. Also, I've got 2 other games that I'm going to be playing at some point. I'm going to do a replay of Stories Untold and Midnight Scenes, which is a game I fucking loved when I first started streaming on YouTube. He's got a new one coming out today, in about 10 minutes actually, but I'll leave that for another day because I said I would do episode 5 today. So anyway, we're going to crack on. Are we ready? In the voice of the immortal captain, are you ready, kids? No, there we go. So ready, so ready. I'm not. No, I'm not actually. Hang on. No, I'm not ready. Damn it. Okay. Oh, my body's never ready. Neither's my brain. Let's go. Continue. This is the end of episode 4. Episode 5 finally awaits. Yeah, we'll live dangerously. Join the Discord, join our mailing list, play Slay the Princess, our other game. I did. That's what brought me here. Would you like to see a recap? If this is your first time playing episode 5, it's recommended that you watch the recap. Okay then. Yeah. Wait, which recap? The full recap or the episode recap? Shit. We'll just do episode 4. You open your eyes. It's a new day. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hope you made it home okay. Haven't heard from Stella since last night. How about you? And I don't remember you saying this to me last time. I remember someone else saying this to me last time. Hang the fuck on. What's going on here? You check your messages. There's nothing from Stella. That was from Kanika the last time, if I remember correctly. Let me get this right. You're trying to report a missing pumpkin? Big Betty wasn't just a pumpkin. She was going to be the prize winner. Raising her was the last thing me and my daddy did together. She's important to me. Are you sure it was Julius and not some enterprising bear that got ahead of it? Oh no! Oh no! This is because I flirted with Wayne! Ah! And I just broke my wrist guard. Shit! Right. You know the wrist rest that you have in front of keyboards? Well, I've just snapped, right? I just snapped right now. No. Janika, no! What did I do? What did I... What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm so excited for you to play this chapter. I was freaking out the whole time. Oh, you sneaky motherfuckers knew something I didn't. Oh, no, baby girl. Y'all know Julius thinks that land belongs to him. My poor kitty. He's probably thought Big Betty was his to take. He ain't coming to his door, so for all I know, he might be all the way to the state fair by now with our pumpkin. Ain't there something y'all can do about it? I fully thought what is happening in the recap was a glitch at first. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Tulip made up some imaginary friends and keeps telling us that they want her to go out there. Like the word of some fictional creature she made up is going to convince us that it's a good idea for her to play in somebody's old garbage. But she's 7. Of course she would get some funny little idea like that. I'd love to get the community to rally around a bit of cleanup. It's about time somebody got rid of all that junk. Can you go now? There's a small gathering of workers outside the entrance to the... You fuckers! You knew this would happen to me! Entrance to the Pines, picket signs in hand. Oh, it's you. Should I go? Yeah, I'm trying not to get... Now I understand why Zethis said I'm so waiting for the recap. That makes sense to me now. Sorry. Try not to get yourself noticed. Haha, the instant you're alone, Tabitha rounds on you. She grabs you by the collar. Her face close to yours. Eyes full of rage and her words a frustrated hiss. Listen to me, Moki. And I mean, really listen. This isn't some fun little game, okay? This is my life. And if you value yours, you'll keep quiet about what you just saw. I don't care if we're family. I can make the rest of your stay here a living hell if you cross me. You take the tea, sipping it delicately. The citrus smell is fleeting, quickly replaced with the earthiness at its core, like you've taken a mouthful of dirt. But the aftertaste combines the two flavours into something soothing and medicinal, and you find yourself feeling more comfortable, your muscles relaxing for the first time in days. Give me a sec, I just need to move my cameras. There we go, I can see that now, that's clearer. I've got webcams that watch my door. Now, on to business. Sybil takes the cup from you, staring thoughtfully down at the sludge. Oh dear, this doesn't bode well. You've got just about every warning that can fit in the bottom of a cup. Cross, kettle, hourglass. All of these mean death and misery and difficulty. And the hourglass ties it all together with definite urgency. It's fair to assume that this all has to do with whatever brought the ditchlings. Something is coming, and whether any of us can stop it, I'm not sure. But we may at the very least be able to figure out what it is. And there's a central figure here. A cat. An enemy lurking in plain sight. This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing, rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall. Oh, shite, yeah, thank you, sorry. Although maybe you wanted drowning at me and is that better? You might want the game drowning me out a bit, I'll tell you. Also, how's microphone? Because I have moved it once again. His voice sounds distant. Your sole focus is finding it. Your feet move without prompting, and you stumble down the hallway towards the far wall, barely registering the antique clutter as you stagger past it. This is the last episode for now, Fear. So I have to finish it. Well, are you okay? But yeah, it's a good story. You don't respond. And you don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years, and the plank's nearly reduced to sawdust. This is the last one for nowsies. That's why I've been trying to get it done today, so that my birthday tomorrow is free to play something else. You tear into it. Enemies upstairs. Enemies outside. We're surrounded. Even if I get out this house, I won't be safe. You won't be safe. Thanks, Fear. As Rhys tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Grab my hand, I'll pull you out. Leave us alone. Dr. Kelly opens the door and the two of you stare out into the hallway. Damn it. It's because I flirted with Rhys. Wait, not Rhys. Fuck. Hi, Rhys. Is this what you were so afraid of? Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. You take a cautious step back from the doorway. Rhys pushes his now massive form into the safe room, staring down at his mother. Rhys, I'm so sorry. You sit on the log beside Stella. Moki, how did you... You close your eyes, your exhausted body succumbing to sleep almost immediately. As you drift off, you think of Rhys out in the woods somewhere, blood-stained and free. And then you think of nothing. It's time to continue your journey. Wake up. A lonely piano refrain echoes through your head as you sleep. It feels like it goes on forever, clumsy and uncertain of itself, stopping and starting at random. But as your dreams start to fade, you realise the music is following you to the waking world, continuing even as your mind re-solidifies and banishes the last few remnants of your dreams. The fuck? When it finally stops, you're startled by the sudden silence. You're awake now, cold and uncomfortable, your muscles stiff and achy, your head still clouded with sleep. You realise there is a concerning lack of blanket and mattress. There's nothing beneath you but hard wooden floorboards, dusty and uneven. There's also a weight on your chest, and claws. digging gently into your skin. Your heart skips a beat. You're greeted by two beady eyes, staring down at you over the twitching nose of the opossum that lives in your drawer. The other one's crouched in a corner, eyeing you warily. You are not in your room. Start crying, fuck off! Stand up smacking the opossum? Not a chance! We just stand up and we get our bearings. You stand, your legs still wobbly with sleep, the odd tilt of the floor adding to your unsteadiness. The opossum clings to your shirt with its tiny claws, holding on for dear life. You must be in the Forbidden Wing. You know it was him, Wayne. He wanted you to check out the Forbidden Wing, so he made sure you wouldn't have the chance to get sidetracked. The small opossum finally moves. It carefully makes its way down the length of your clothes, as if afraid you might notice it if it moves too quickly. It hastens when it finds solid ground, scurrying to the larger opossum in the corner. The two stare up at you, not quite afraid, but clearly more wary now that you've risen to your full human height. Maybe they were watching over you as you slept. Or maybe they were hoping you might be lunch. But either way, you're both going your separate ways now. There are two doors out of the barren room. One is a normal doorway leading into what you assume to be a hallway. The other is a door that must have once been hidden, though the ruined state of the wallpaper has robbed it of its secrecy. Ooh. Yell, hoping someone is there to hear you. Fuck off. Call someone, investigate the once hidden door, continue deeper into the Forbidden Wing. I'm going to investigate the once hidden door. There doesn't seem to be a clear way to open it besides the brass circle where a handle should be. You didn't bring a screwdriver into bed with you last night, and even if you did, you'd be worried about damaging the ancient mechanism. Hopefully, you can find either the handle or another way out deeper in the Forbidden Wing. Well, it's a good thing I'm in an armoured spacesuit. I don't want no monster trying to pull me down my pants. Oh, Vanguard, you've never lived. Continue deep. Well, see, these are all explored. Look through the hole where the handle used to be. You lean forward, peering into the narrow opening at what lies behind the door. It's your room, which means you'd be able to slip right back into the safety of the rest of the house if you could just manage to find the handle. You've always believed in working smarter, not harder. The estate is massive. There's got to be a better way out of the Forbidden Wing than this. And maybe, while you're looking, you'll catch a lucky break and stumble across the key. Yeah, no one's going to be there. I'm going to have no phone signal. That door's going to be fucking tight. So we'll just continue. You make your way carefully across the slanted room and deeper into the Forbidden Wing. It's not till tomorrow, Vanguard. Thank you. Before you is a long hallway. Dust dances in the weak sunlight, beaming in through the cracked glass. A tinge of mildew stings your nose, warning you away, though there's nowhere else to run right now. An ornate entryway, its door long gone, breaks the monotony of the faded wallpaper, and a staircase looms at the far end. Explore! You make your way to the dark doorway in the middle of the corridor. It seems like some kind of entertainment room. The sort you'd expect at a fancy rich people who wanted to show off. It would feel elegant if not for the massive crack that runs the entire length of the floor. The air stinks of mildew, and you can see why Tabitha doesn't want you exploring these rooms. There is a large painting on the far wall of the room. From a distance it looks like it might depict the town. Something else catches your eye too. A bookshelf, or rather what's left of a bookshelf, hanging by a single rusted hinge. Its sagging shelves reveal some sunless space beyond, once hidden, now exposed by the rot of this house. Examine the painting. The painting highlights a number of old buildings and locales, many of which you've already visited. The town hall, the estate, the mines, and the clinic, still called a hospital at the time of this painting, the church, and then there's somewhere you've yet to see, the historical Callaway Tremaine homesteads. The faded bronze plaque beneath reads, "In commemoration of Enoch Scarlet, head of the Scarlet Hollow Landmark Revitalisation Project. Schlurp. Let the past never be forgotten." Sorry, I have a thing for letters. Examine the space beyond the broken bookshelf. You cross the parlour, testing each careful step along the way, and duck between the collapsed shelves of the old bookshelf. The space is dark. I mean, it features barely illuminated by the faint light trickling in through the myriad of cracks and holes in the walls. The wallpaper, a deep, exquisite red, adds a blood-like glow to the dimness. Schlurp. You forgot the P. I admit this is not my usual kind of game, but this is good. Did I read this one yet? No. The walls are lined with ornate display cabinets, some empty, some still presenting their antique treasures. Nestled between the cabinets, a single tall bookshelf remains standing, its occupants dusty and mostly intact. And would you believe I'm getting a scam call right now? Give me a sec, be right back. Uh-huh. You're calling to... Oh, you're calling to review my life insurance. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm fan-fucking-tastic. Thank you very much for asking. I'm indeed enjoying my Tuesday. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. What was the reason for getting life insurance? Oh, the main reason? Yeah, I plan on getting bumped off at my 60th birthday so I can leave a lot of money behind for my children. Uh-huh. I'm 59, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's wonderful. Yep. I drink and smoke as much as I can. My kids are planning on burying me really quickly afterwards, and you know, it helps. I'm sorry, you'll need to say that again. I'm a bit hard of hearing. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, we're aware. We're ready for it. Yeah. I've got an alibi all in place for my kids. Yep, as much as I can. Yep. Oh no, I don't work. No. That's what I have a sugar daddy for. That's why I have a sugar daddy. Oh God, no. No, benefits are for plebs. Because I have someone else that pays all my bills for me. It's great. I am serious. I am absolutely serious. He pays all my bills for me. Yes, 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 I do. Well, he's not technically my husband, you know? He's someone's husband, he's not mine. Yeah. 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 Oh, I couldn't tell you. He takes care of all the finances for me. Why would I do that? Yes. Oh, I own several properties, yes. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. I just let people stay in them for free. Yeah. Why not? We call it my contribution to charity. Haha. Gets round the tax, you know? Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, I have 15. I've had 15 children, yes. Been a busy life, you know? 15 kids, yep. I started young, you see. Oh, I was 14, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, no, 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 no. Why would my children provide for me? They've got their own lives to lead. Well, no, not at all. I've done my bit. They're all off out in the world. Mm-hmm. No, not at all. Thank you very much. No, not at all. No, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Do I take any medication? No, you offering? No, that's a shame. Okay. I don't know how much he pays for it, but I know that there's about 1 million due for the payout when I finally, kick the bucket. Well, I've got 15 kids. That's not going to really be much when you split it up between them, is it? Yes, I did. Yeah, well, there's 15 kids. You got to split it up somehow. It's not a lot at the end of the day. And then you've got to pay for the funeral itself and the party afterwards. Yeah, it's not really a lot of money when you think about it, not in this economy. What do you mean, God forbid something happens? I'm planning on it, sweetheart. Well, that's only if you tell anybody, you know? How do I plan on doing it? Well, I don't know how it's... I want it to be a surprise. That's not for me to decide. That's for my children to decide. They're going to get up their plans to do it and they surprise me on my birthday. I mean, there's 15 kids. They've all got to have their own ideas. I'm sure I've pissed them off along the way somewhere. Okay. Right. So you want me to get my financial information from him so that you can call me back and confirm some things? Oh, you need to speak to my partner as well. Right. Well, I don't know when he's going to be back, you see. Ah, fuck knows where he is. He's off and he's gallivanting. He has mistresses up and down. He's got mistresses up and down the country. I don't know where he is at this minute in time. Of course I allow it. If I'm allowed lovers, of course he's allowed lovers. Oh, but come on. It's 2026. So you're judging me, and I'm not 40, I'm 59, remember that correctly, but you're judging me for having an open relationship. I will do what the very well hell I damn please. Thank you very much. Oh, it sounded like you were judging me. Well, thank you very much for your apology. It's much appreciated. Oh, I couldn't tell you. Again, you'll have to speak to my partner. I'm sure he would love to speak to you too. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, they're all grown up, doing their own thing. Like I said, I had them early. Yes, even my youngest. Yes. No? Why is that important information? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Mm-hmm. Have you got a calculator out? Are you trying to work out the maths here, sweetheart? I'll tell you what the maths here are. The maths are that you're a scamming little cunt and I'm just fucking sick of hearing you. I'm busy, I've got things to do. Could you take my number off your list, please? I'm tired. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bye. Die. Sorry about that. Oh, she was real. Sorry about that. I do apologise. I think I mucked my maths up a little bit, but you know. Right, back to the story, shall we? I love scam callers. I wish I had a virtual machine. I could be Kit Boga. I could do that. Right. And have to remember the volume because it's gone back up to -8, so -12. There we go. Oh, the walls are lined with ornate display cabinets, some empty, some still presenting their antique treasures. Nestled between the cabinets, a single tall bookshelf remains standing, its occupants dusty and mostly intact. But all of these were ornamental details. I mean, your focus is drawn to an expensive-looking antique desk in the centre of the room. Examine the desk. Ooh. Explore. Open the top drawer. The top drawer mostly contains old-timey letter-writing materials, complete with a fancy dagger-shaped letter opener and a wax stamping kit emblazoned with the initials ES. Underneath you find a pile of crumbling financial documents. Scrawled in neat cursive in every spot that needed a signature is the name Enoch Scarlet. This must be his desk, meaning this must also be his study. And at the very bottom of the drawer, you're surprised to find a face you recognise staring back up at you. An antique photograph of a young man, his blonde hair nearly white against the dark sepia background. It's Teddy. He looks almost exactly the same as he did in your vision. Well, almost. There's a carefree look in his eye that seems to have faded by the time he'd found his way to that hospital bed. Enoch must have been lying to that doctor. If the man he spoke to wasn't Teddy, why would there be a picture of him in Enoch's study? Feel around for anything you might have missed. As you search for anything more notable among the contents of the drawer, you notice something peculiar. An irregularity in the moulding along the top edge of the desk, almost as if it had been removed and replaced at some point. You slip a hand into the drawer, feeling along what would usually be the solid oak at the top of the desk. But the space is clearly hollow, your fingers making light knocking sounds as they fumble against the wood. Fortunately, it's a very simple lock, and you have years of experience. In moments, the secret drawer slides open, revealing its treasures. It's a bundle of notes. Scrawled on the first page is a design you find familiar. It's the stone from that pit in the mines, its many-armed design scratched into the paper by an untrained hand. There are other drawings here, some of which you find just as familiar. The goat head carving from what was once the town hall, and the circle of figures from the clinic. There are notes scrawled in the margins around the designs, most either illegible or written in some language you don't understand, though a few words stand out. Prosperity next to the stone from the mines, dominion paired with the stone for the town hall, vitality with the clinic. The remaining captions seem to read spirit, bounty and throne, all attached to designs that you don't recognise. Open the bottom drawer. She's going to call back to speak to my partner. Wonder if I can get a voice change from my phone. The bottom drawer offers some resistance as you try to pull it out. It seems that it was locked, though the bit of metal attempting to hold it shut seems to have rusted to the point of uselessness years ago. It gives in with a sharp tug, a rotten wood splintering softly somewhere within the century-old desk. Inside, you find a strange collection of glass vials. Their surfaces are clouded over, but you can make out what seems to be paper preserved somehow inside the containers. A hint of writing visible at the edges. Open the vials! Sorry. You reach for one of them, but hesitate before opening it. This is a fragile thing, and it hums with a strange energy. You close your eyes and focus on that hum, and to your surprise, at the back of your mind, you hear it. See if that delivery arrives while you're away getting coffee, sees you. I'll be calling it now. To Miss Maeve, I know it's been several years since my last visit, but I do hope you remember the young lad who used to find himself at your doorstep more than you probably would have liked. I write you now with the utmost urgency. I'm not sure if news has reached you regarding what transpired just yesterday. Many lives were lost. The town is in a frenzy. I hope to mitigate some of the damage that has been done, thus must speak with you at once. I attempted the journey to your place of residence but was unable to locate it. You once told me of another way to reach you, and though it seems nothing but a half-remembered fantasy, I am acting in desperation. I can only hope this letter finds its way to you, as you once said it would be in my hour of need. I must meet with you at your soonest convenience. Sincerely, E.S. You reach for another. Miss Verena, trouble with tea, your presence requested at once. And another. Verena, know what you tried. Is that Verena knows what you tried? I know what you tried? Oh. Verena, I know what you tried. There's a thing there. Do not appreciate the attempt at subterfuge. Thought we both knew what was at stake here. The boy has been dealt with. Expect me this evening for in-person discussion. Some of these letters are addressed to Miss Maeve and some to a Verena. All are signed ES, and you assume these have to be from Enoch. Many seem unimportant, just listing a time and place. You assume meetings between Enoch and whoever the Verena may have been. Step away from the desk. You step away from the desk. You've seen enough. Return to the hallway. You return to the hallway outside of the parlour. Follow the footprints down the hall. You follow the path laid out in the dust. It takes you up a flight of stairs, the way down blocked by debris, and you find yourself on the third floor of the estate for the first time. There are more footprints leading all the way down the hallway and into the furthest door. I want to move the boxes from in front of the nearest door. The boxes slide out of the way with a bit of elbow grease. You push past them into the room beyond. The room is coldly empty. The large antique bed is made, its sheets ancient and dusty, but still somehow giving off the feeling of tidiness, even with cobwebs stretched between each corner of its four-poster frame. Search the desk. You step towards the desk, its drawers practically overflowing with stationery. As you sift through the paper, it quickly becomes clear to you whose room this is. There are stacks of bills in Edwardines' name, filling nearly every door. And even once you manage to get past the layers of envelopes and trifold paper, you hit a permafrost of receipts. It seemed she was doing her best to be meticulous and hold on to any scrap of paper that might possibly be important. But when you reach the bottom drawers, you find something entirely different. Greeting cards, letters, small wrapped packages, some opened and some sealed, some crumpled into messy balls. You open one of the cards. Both pages are taken up by a handwritten note. Tabby, hope you're doing well. Not a day goes by that I don't miss you. Hope Herland treats you to your best Christmas yet. I'm not sure what sort of doodads you're into these days, so I sent a little something that made me think of you. The only person that's ever called Tabitha Tabby was Stella. I made sure they were the best shells of the bunch, not sure how rare any of them are, but they're awful pretty and they've still got that beach smell. And make sure you put your ear up to him too. It doesn't compare to the real thing, but it comes close enough. And in case you think that makes me a cheapskate, I made sure to send along a little cash too, so you can get yourself something a little nicer than glorified beach trash. That might not be Stella. Make sure you get Perlan to take you to the nice toy store, because that's where I'd take you if I was there. That's from my mum, I think. If you get the time, I'd love to hear from you. I miss you so much, Tabby, and I'm always thinking of you. You can come out and visit me anytime. I know you've always wanted to see what it's like out east. I've made sure to write out my address on the back of this card just in case you didn't know how to get a hold of me. Be missing you, my incredible, wonderful, amazing daughter. All my love, Dad. The men are always missing! The men are always missing! The men are always missing. You pull out another from closer at the top of the pile. Happy birthday, Tabby. It's me again, your old dad. So the big 2-0. Can't believe my daughter is such an adult. In my mind, you're still that bouncy little kid doing cartwheels in the front lawn, telling me what various sounds animals make, like you're the professor of animal noises. I have no idea if you read these, but I'll keep writing them, even if sometimes it feels like I'm writing them to a ghost. I mean, we haven't spoken in almost 15 years. You're a whole human being now, and I have no idea what you're like. I like to think we'd get along though. As always, my address is on the back. I hope you'll decide to come visit me one of these days. I've got a guest room all set up just in case. It's always ready for you, kid. I love you. I always will, no matter who you turned out to be. Love, Dad. There are years and years of these. The bottom drawer is almost entirely unopened envelopes dated from when Tabitha would have been just a kid. All from him. But this isn't Tabitha's room, is it? You pocket a few of the cards. This can't be Tabitha's room. Not yet, Zizu. We're still in the Forbidden Wing reading somebody else's letters. You make your way to the closet. Although I did just find a stack of letters and cards from Tabby's dad. It seems Edward Dean kept things neat and orderly. Or as neat and orderly as you could, considering the decaying state of the place. You can't help but notice that these dresses look strikingly like the style Tabitha wears. You can imagine Pearl Ann sifting through Edward Dean's old trunks of clothes, recycling moth-eaten vintage dresses for her daughter in place of buying anything new. The only thing here besides her clothes and shoes is a box, shoved off to one side. You pick it up. Child-sized overalls, striped shirts, and a small pair of trousers with suspenders still attached. One of those little sailor suits boys from the 50s were always wearing. Ah, Mommy, I am in here too, and I love you. What's happening to all the boys? When you pull out the last shirt, a note is revealed, tucked away in the bottom of the box in a protective plastic sleeve. It's scrawled in an almost illegible handwriting, written in some thick, brown, watery ink that's cracked old ways. That was red once, that was blood, because it dries brown. Mommy, I am in here too, and I love you. Your hands tremble, the note somehow making the tips of your fingers feel dirty, even as it sits behind a layer of plastic. You drop it back into the box, once again covering it with the clothes, shoving it back into the recesses of this forgotten closet where it belongs. Oh, you're done here. Return to the hallway. Finished with the tucked away room, you return to the hallway. Enter the middle room. This space was clearly once a nursery, though no child has been in here for a long time. You don't want to spend any more time, and then you have to check the bookshelf. The top shelf is occupied by antique picture books, Dick and Jane, books of nursery rhymes, ancient editions of Grimm's fairy tales. I also have a copy of Grimm's fairy tales, thank you very much. Or if I don't, I should. I'm sure I do. I did at one point. I don't know. I might need to check that. Anyway. The lower shelves are full of educational material, from children's encyclopedias to write and practice workbooks. From the sheer number of learning-oriented books on the shelf, you get the impression that the children who lived here were not supposed to be as interested in fun and fiction as they were in diction and spelling. Your family may have been wealthy, but maybe not in joy. Do I have a Grimm's fairy tale, or did I just want one? I know I had one at one point. God, I'm going to have to check my books. I have a fucking done. You leaf through a few of the practice workbooks, gently turning the near crumbling pages. Oh, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Ziza, can I get a tracking update? Because there's a white van parked outside my house. Just checking. Nothing yet? Okay. Okay. Then I'll ignore it. Reasons Mommy should take me and Mary Bell to the zoo. 1. We have been very good girls. Have not cried for a whole week. 2. Mary Bell says elephants are so big and I would like to see one. 3. I think it would be very fun and Mommy would have a good time. All are signed with a very carefully scrawled signature of Alexandra Scarlet. Now the van's fucked off now, never mind. False alarm. You flip through the rest of the book, your eyes unfocused as the many practice sentences and letter copying pages flash by. Something near the back of the book gives you pause. In a section that starts with the prompt, "Today I," Alexandra continues with, "Talked to the boy in the wall." What is happening to the boys in this fucking town? You make your way back to the hallway. Am I a boy in this, by the way, just saying? No, because Kanika said she'd never met a girl before. Never mind. Approach the window. The thought pluckins. And I stole that for leaf. You carefully approach the window at the far end of the hall. That sure is a cliff. There is nothing below the window but the tops of distant trees, the ground having crumbled away. The only thing stopping you from plummeting to your death is the straining foundation that still, somehow, holds this place together. At least for now. You continue following the trail of footprints, approaching the furthest room down the hall. The door was clearly meant to be hidden, but it's been left open. Someone left it open for you. The room is starkly empty save for a rug and a few candelabras. The lack of dusty old boxes and rotten antiques mark it as distinct from the rest of the cluttered, forgotten spaces you've explored. It pains you to stand in this space. Emotions hang over you, strong, oppressive and overwhelming thoughts that threaten to fill your lungs. You don't feel death here. You feel something worse. A deeper loss, one that's left a wound that has refused to scar. You can't help but fixate on the carpet in the centre of the room. The corner's rumpled as if it's been recently moved. Move the carpet. You pull the carpet up, exposing the bare floor and revealing what lies beneath. An ornate ring of sigils has been carved into the floor, 5 along the edges with the 6th in its centre. The circle emits a now uncomfortably familiar feeling. You can feel your gaze forced to crawl over every intricate detail of the carving in front of you. The serpents wrapped around the staff gives you flashes of the room beyond the morgue, the darkness that swept through the house once it's been uncovered. The fist and chain makes you feel like you're back in the claustrophobic confines of the mines, surrounded by the angry hammering of its memories. What happened to the mouse pointer? Because I put it off screen and we're using the arrow keys there. The horns of the same nightmarish, dreamy feeling of the world constructed by the furious ghost of Charles Shaw Jr. The others are new to you. The feelings they emit are less intense, giving only vague impressions of what they might be tied to. Golden fields, the mewling of fresh souls, just slithering out from the womb and desperate to be fed. Another that rings like bells in your mind, calling you not towards it, but away from it, pushing you from its threshold and into the darkness. But the central symbol is the strongest of all. It echoes across the room, a vast ego proclaiming its dominance. If this thing asks you to shave, for fuck's sake, move on. You continue forward towards the door on the far side of the room. You exit into a short hallway. There are stairs here, leading back down to the lower floors. But there is also another door. It's hanging ajar, the many locks and deadbolts along its edge glimmering in the weak morning light. The doorframe itself is gouged and splintered, evidence that some desperate creature tried to save itself from the room beyond time and time again. Enter. You step forward. This was a prison cell. Everything about this place reeks of neglected humanity. The walls are covered in scratches, legible words mixed in with the nonsense of desperate clawing. The one window set high in a far wall is fitted with a thick pane of glass, as if the iron bars just beyond it wouldn't be enough to hold the imprisoned. You can't help but notice that the doll from your closet sits watching you from the bed, one eyelid drooping. It adds an extra layer of menace to the already deeply unsettling room. Property of Alexandra. The pain radiating from these walls howls through your mind. Whatever lived here lived in constant torment. But the etchings on the wall are more than just evidence of the suffering that went on here. Whatever was trapped in these walls was trying to send a message to you or to anyone that might happen across it. Your eyes are drawn to the massive, almost letters, dug as deep into the brick as this cell's prisoner could manage, highlighted with whatever pigments were available. It almost looks like a word, though none of these lines meet up, causing you to constantly doubt whether they're letters or just lines that fool the eye into imagining shapes that aren't there. Your stomach clenches with nausea as you run your eyes along the deep furrows in the wall. But whoever was in here wanted these words to be known, so you do your best to store them away, trying to burn the image of them into your mind, carved deep into the wall, bloody against the filthy brick. And then one final detail grabs you. A metallic glint from the filthy bare mattress. A doorknob. This is what you've been looking for. Was it left here for you? Take the handle. As you take it, a sound wraps around you. Music. The tinkling of piano keys played by a clumsy hand. They echo up a narrow staircase at the end of the hall. Follow the music. You've come this far. Clearly, you're meant to go just a little further. The stairs take you into what you have to assume was once a servant's quarters, a network of cramped passageways hidden away behind the expansive rooms of the estate without so much as a window for illumination. But you persist and descend deeper into the bowels of the Scarlet Estate, the echoing piano, your only company. Soon enough you see light again, the sun creeping in through the edges of a nearly hidden door. You're at the end of another long corridor. Its high ceilings and tall windows are almost disorienting as you step out from the cramped, gloomy stairwell. The music echoes mournfully in the vast space, a chorus of wind adding a melancholic harmony as it whips in from the overgrown courtyard outside. You've found your way to the first floor, but you've yet to confront your guide. Finish what you started! The musician plays on as you move cautiously through the dark, the slope now so dramatic it feels like walking downhill, jagged remains of the floorboards jutting out like splintered trees. The flow of notes finally stops as you reach an open doorway to what was once a music room. Wayne stands from the bench of a battered grand piano, turning to face you. A got an achievement, answer his call, Angel of Music. So now you've seen it, okay? He makes his way down the tilted floor towards you. A breeze passes by him, carrying with it the smell from the wound that is his body. I hope you enjoyed the show. He stops just a few paces away. And I trust you understand the implications of everything you've seen. If you aren't careful, and you put your faith in the wrong people, things could go very, very wrong for you. Talk, bitch, talk. What's with the dramatics? Isn't this all a little theatrical? What's with the doll in the room? Did you need to carry me off in my sleep? Well, maybe. Oh, that one's fine. What the hell is wrong with you? Kidnap me? How do I know you're the right person to trust? You don't. Did Tabitha know about this? You can still flirt? Oh my god! I mean, Kanika's gone now, isn't she? I mean, if that option is still there by the time I'm finished, then I'm definitely picking it. But for now. That phrase scrawled on the wall, what was it? And why does it feel bad to think about? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Monday, took some boiled peanuts from a stranger, found an opossum living on my dresser, was attacked by a mountain lion and saved by Duke, who I slipped away from to join Stella. Witnessed Duke die in the woods and avoided calling the police. Why am I writing down evidence? Met Stella's friend and I mean, I wish I'd done this when there wasn't a groan in my ear right enough, but here we go. Met Stella's friend and her mother Sybil and learned about ditchlings. Returned to my cousin's estate before going to bed. Tuesday, major decisions. I could have picked a better time to do this. Woke up in my cousin's guest room. Oh, thank you, Mavi. Thank you. Checked in on the dresser possum. Found a sickly boot print in the garden. Told Avery a half-truth about last night's encounter in the woods. I hope you're doing well, Mavi. Had tea with Avery at the diner and took the opportunity to set the record straight. Rode with... Kanika's name's missing! I thought that was a weird space. Kanika's name's missing. Zethis, I just noticed the blanks now. I just thought it was a weird space on the front one. My girlfriend's gone. Oh no. Ah, fuck me. I didn't notice it on Monday. I noticed it on Tuesday. I don't like this either. I flirted with a ghost and now my girlfriend's gone. Oh no. Shit. How are you doing, Murphy? Rode with blank to the mines. Discovered what happened to Stella's parents. Spoke to 3 groups of miners without being caught by Tabitha. One Tabitha about the teen sneaking into the Shaw mine. Managed to escape the mine collapse without any injuries. Wednesday, found a second opossum in my dresser. Finally took a shower. For fucking shame me, why don't you? Right, thanks, diary. Met Janie, the pastor's wife, who cleans the estate once a week. Went on an errand with Tabitha. Sybil is definitely her dealer. Met Bo, the late Duke's enormous son. He is big. I told him where he could find his daddy's body. Went to talk to Isaacs, a concerned miner, and learned about a brown strike. He thinks something happened to Wayne and suspects foul play. Hung out with Blank, and the two of us made plans to flee town together, and she's never going to come back. One Tabitha about the strike family comes first. Met the mayor dog and gave him my pocket peanuts as a campaign contribution. I'm finally free of my nutty curse. Met Scarlet Hollow's the resident creepypasta. Had dinner at Reese's. There's something hidden in the clinic and it wants me to find it. Invited Avery ghost hunting. Left the spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. in the library. Quit growling in my ear, I like it. Made plans with Sybil to talk about mysterious goings-on over tea tomorrow. You're just kind of waking up? Well, I hope you have a great day, Maffy. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thursday, major decisions. Found out that Stella disappeared. Or ran into Avery on the way to town and invited them to help look for Stella. Checked Stella's house for clues. She wasn't there and we didn't find any leads, but we did snoop on her computer. Visited the church and didn't find Stella, but I did learn about his rat problem. Visited Oscar at the old Maxwell place after rescuing Pixel from a ditchling and meeting a pack of Roman dogs. Visited the diner where I found out the striking miners have been organising. There aren't many of them. Went to the mines to look for Stella, where a small group of workers blocked the entrance. Had a tense confrontation with my cousin, it was tense. Visited the police to file a missing person report and ran into Bo, whose pumpkin was stolen. Snitched on the Rodriguez after catching him collaborating with Tabitha. Collaboration. Did a tea reading with Sybil, she drugged me, and learned that a cat is waiting to betray me. I accused Sybil. Confessed my feelings to... No! She's left me, no! We're an item now, not anymore it seems. But she was too sick to accompany me to the clinic. Found my family's medical history and read through it. Encountered another stone and hidden away... Encountered another stone and hidden away in the wall. Ah, okay, that was not me. Of the clinic and had a vision of Enoch Scarlet. Reese realised that his mother was poisoning him and transformed into a monster. I couldn't bring myself to help Dr. Kelly sedate her son. I was in the room as he murdered her, and I watched. Found Stella and talked to her alone. Stella finally opened up about her parents. Ah, shinos. I don't like it. Where's Kanika? But Wayne's also interested, so... That phrase scrawled on the wall. What was it? Why does it feel bad to think it? I'm glad you noticed. It's a weapon. Hold on to it. Did you need to carry off with my sleep? Yes, he did. Of course he did. How do I know you're the right person to trust? If you're still asking questions like that, I know there's nothing I can say that will convince you. But I will keep looking out for you, whether you trust me or not. You're still not telling me everything, are you? Do you want to be somebody else's puppet, Moki? I can guide you to where you need to be, but it's up to you to open your eyes. The witch holds some of the final pieces. Find her, pry them from her hands, and then everything should start falling into place. The witch. There's a stutter of recognition in your mind as to who that might be, and then it's gone, it's Sybil! It's as if the thought was too slippery for you to hold on to. Someone isn't letting you think about it too hard. It's the tea! Unless you're already starting to forget about her. Memory is a disloyal thing, isn't it? Physical. Easily manipulated. But something being missing from your head doesn't mean it's gone from the world. There's a memory I can't quite hold on to, a thought that almost hurts to think. Keep it in the back of your mind. Try not to let it hurt too much. Don't let her take it from you either. You'll remember when you need to. Does Tabitha know about this? Of course. Why do you think she invited you here? I fucking called it! Sorry, shouting. I fucking called it. I said Tabitha brought me here because I was a living relative and I'm a sacrifice. I fucking called it. Sorry, I'm getting excited. No, I see what you're doing. You're trying. No, she didn't know me then. It's not. No. Oh my god, she's my cousin. I love her. No, the absolute bitch. Indeed she is. And hopefully, one who won't get the chance to cause any more undue suffering. Okay, now I'm gonna flirt. Have to, as I did say I would. You take a step forward. Wayne doesn't flinch as you approach, but you can sense a trepidation. He seems uncertain of what you're about to do. Okay, what are you? Well, no, she's already gone. She's left me. What do you want from me? You can be honest. You have my trust. You don't have to play hide and seek anymore. We can be partners. I really like you, Ian. Quit the little games. You have my full interest. Now, what do you want to do about it? Place your hand on his chest. Well, there's explore. There's explorers here, so let's explore, shall we? What are you? I'm yours. If you'll have me. Someone's been reading my books. Poor Blank. Oh, she's already left me. What do you mean? Which one do I pick? I know that's an explore, but I also don't like it. What do you want from me? You can be honest. You have my trust. You don't have to. We can be partners. He's breathing in my ear right now. Come on. Quit with him. Look, hey, enough. I'm watching the cameras. Yeah. What do I pick? Right, Plum, you have to understand something. I listen to a lot of audiobooks and I read a lot of books that are of a specific genre. A specific pitch black, dark genre. So, yeah. Right up my street. Smart. Yeah, essentially smart, yeah. I'm trying to be nice about it, Sethis. But yes, it is fucking smart. I read smart. I'm an old woman. I will read my smart and be proud of it. I have a collection that would make people cry. Seriously. I have a collection that would make some people go, holy fuck, that's a lot of smart. Right, okay. What do you want from me? Do you want to be honest? You can be honest. You have my trust. You don't have to try and speak. We can be partners. I kind of like this bit, the trust bit, but I don't like the rest of that sentence. What do you want from me? You can be honest. He hesitates, his bright eyes staring deep into yours, unblinking. If you're sure you're ready to know. Wayne takes us. How dark are we talking, Vanguard? We are talking twisted, pitch black, so fucking dark that there is no light from which you can find. Dark. I have books that would make you go, holy fuck, you need a therapist. Even I have said that after reading certain books and listening to certain audios. It's like, yeah, I need help. So, yeah. Wayne takes a step forward, closing what little gap remains between you. The unsteady floor causes you to stumble back against the wall. See? Is Wayne looming over you, his outstretched arm blocking you from escape. There is only him and you, locked in a near embrace. I can show you. Give you a taste of what we could be. of what I can offer you. He's breathing more heavily now. It's slight but noticeable. He's excited, but trying not to show it. If you're ready. Do it! Just do it! Sorry. I've wanted this since the moment I first saw you. I mean, is that wrong? No, this is moving too quick. Fuck off. I'm old. I don't think I'm ready. I can't do this. It's wrong. Nod silently. I've wanted this since the moment I first saw you. Do it. Explore. Let's just explore first. Let's just say first. Let's just say first. Shut up. Don't judge me. Will this make me fall apart like you? No. You don't have to worry about this happening to you. Not if we do things right. I'm being rejected. But a fleeting moment with you will be bliss for us both. No pain, no lingering aftermath, but pleasure. Oh, come on, we know I'm going to pick this one, right? We know. Wayne stares down at you, bright eyes shining through the veil that flutters slightly with each breath. And I watch it for a van out the door. His other arm reaches up towards your throat. He rests his palm on the nape of your neck. It's warmer than you'd expected, calloused and cracked, his fingers strong as they tighten around you. Never thought I'd be reading this one. There's a sudden sharp pain, as if you've been struck with a pin, and the unsettling feeling of something squirming. You can't help but try to jerk away from him, as the squirming slithers its way up your throat. His fingers grip tighter, holding you firmly in place. Then it stops, and a pleasant numbness starts to spread out from the base of your skull, flowing down your spine, enveloping you in a wave of bone-deep serenity. Your surroundings become unfocused, vision swimming as your head lolls to the side, hair standing on end in a full-body shiver as an intense pleasure sweeps across your skin. You're vaguely aware that your legs have collapsed from under you. Wayne holds you up, one of his arms curling around your waist, pressing you against him as you lose yourself in the sensation. And then it's over. Succumb to the seduction while committed to another is an achievement I just got. And the moment of bliss one. He lets you go. You slump to the floor as he takes a shaky step back, adjusting his sleeve. Think of that as a kiss. He has to catch his breath as he speaks. Before you have the chance to respond, he's gone, slipping back into the shadows. You make your way back to where you woke up and slotting the handle into the secret door on the wall. I did think he just got me pregnant, I'll be honest. Just saying. I did have the thought that, yeah, now I'm pregnant by a ghost. And if that's just a kiss, holy fuck! What have I got to look forward to, huh? Do you know, it's times like this I'm really glad my son doesn't watch my channel. It twists, and the door pulls back, and you stumble through your closet and back into your bedroom. You lean against the doorframe as the last dregs of the intoxicating kiss leave your system, returning you to some semblance of normality. The estate has gotten to you. After the events of this morning, your body burned. Hang on a minute. There's a chavvy teen outside my door having an argument with her boyfriend. Does my son know about my book collection? Absolutely. I don't hide my books, they're all over the place. I don't discuss them in detail with him, let's be honest, but he knows that I read stuff. See, okay, I'm getting off the track of the game here, but a minute. I don't shame him for anything he likes or anything. If he wants, so long as he's not hurting anybody, or so long as he's not doing anything illegal, I'm not going to shame him for anything. In that respect, I have to be open about what I don't want to make anything seem hidden or... He's 17, by the way. He's not a young kid, he's an adult, almost. So, he doesn't read them, he doesn't watch me reading them, I sit and read them in my own time. They're just books. He's only 2 years younger than you. Yep. Yeah, no, he's 17. My mum was reading 50 Shades of... 50 Shades of shite! Don't get me started on 50 Shades of shite! It's awful, it's terrible, absolute... Oh, makes me angry. Makes me fucking angry! Oh, it makes me angry. So many red flags in that fucking book. So many fucking red flags. If I could get that author in gear a slap, I fucking would. Anyway, the estate has gotten to you. After the events of this morning, your body burns with a ferocious itch to leave this place behind, to be anywhere but here. Happy to discuss that at another time. Oh, it's so fucking dangerous. Plum, it's dangerous. That book was glamorised, and this is what all women want, not fucking Isney. And a whole generation of young girls grew up thinking that that was the right thing to want in relationships and that was the right way of BDSM and all that. It was awful. I'm being told to save, so I'll save. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't save. Here. I need to see something later? Okay. Right, so remember it's the bottom corner, right? In fact, I'll do it again just to prove. Bottom corner. Bottom left corner. Are you doing? Shh. Sethis. Moki didn't see that, so they don't exist, okay? Don't, just bottom left corner. Shh. Exactly, Plum. Exactly. So fucking bad. And he talks about paperwork, he talks about contracts, and then it's all fuck the paperwork. No, don't do. No, you can't. Never mind. So bad. So bad. He did. Wayne did ask for... Well, he didn't ask for consent when he kidnapped me to the Forbidden Wing, but he did ask for consent before we did the thing. So, and I did say, yes, please, I've been thinking about this since the first time I saw you. So, he got consent. Tell us how I feel. Oh, I'll fucking tell you, Fia. Just ask the question and I'll fucking tell you. You ask me anything and I'll answer the question. Stupidly honest for myself. You leave in a haze, mindlessly grabbing clothes and an uncharged phone, barely even noticing your surroundings as you rush outside. The morning's revelation seizing your body and mind alike with a suffocating grip. You got me riled up? Oh no, I was just getting started. Even the lingering afterglow of your entanglement with Wayne can't fill the sinking pit dug into your stomach by the suggestion that Tabitha is not only known about all of this, but that she is in some way a willing participant of your family's crimes. Send it on Discord, Vanguard, and I'll tell you how fucked up it is. Not only that, but she has designs for you. Well, of course she does. She hates you. She threatened you just yesterday. That must be true. You've had a glimpse of the brilliant colours of Wayne's soul. Something that beautiful, that expansive, couldn't lie to you. It wouldn't lie to you. Clear your mind. Oh, that's fucking Total Recall. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, doing your best. Oh no, it's not what I wanted. Go back. Nah, that's not the one I wanted. I need to. I just overwrit my save. No! Moki! Fucking load, you silly bent bag! I was getting too excited. Even the lingering afterglow. Nah-da-da-da-da. Not only that, but she's designs for you. Of course she does, she hates you, she's threatened by you. She threatened you just yesterday. Must be true, you've had a glimpse. Right, okay, wouldn't like you. Okay, Tabitha can't be trusted. Of course Tabitha can't be trusted, that's how I feel. I've always said that. Nobody who has the things you just saw hidden away in a locked wing of our house can be trusted. And I said from a couple of episodes ago, I did not trust Tabitha. So what are you going to do about it? Explore, I'm not ready to make a move even without the library. Oscar said that you try to get to the bottom of things. It's time to see what you learned. I'm going to the police. Wayne said I needed to find the witch. I should do that before doing anything else. I need to confront Tabitha now. I'm going to someone I can trust. The only way out of this is by finding the rest of the stone carvings alone if I have to. Right, I'm going to save here. Right, I'm going to save here. Right, just so we get to these decisions. Back. Maybe I should explore first. I see an Amazon van outside. Wayne said I needed to find it. This is explore. Yeah. How about this, right? How about this? Before we make any decisions, we do this. Just for a minute, because one, I do need a hydration break, I do need a bathroom break, and I can see an Amazon van in the street across the road. So it's going to be here in a minute, so let's just do this for now. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom before the van gets here. Be right back. Out of curiosity, Caesar, was there meant to be 2 boxes? Okay, remind me to kick your ass later. Right, I've got 2 fucking doorbells and he bangs on the door like a policeman. Fuck off, you cunt. Okay, I'm back. But my blood sugar is dropping, so give me a minute. And get my iron brew. Oh, no, don't spray. That was bad, Vanguard. Funny, but bad. Iron brew is fucking amazing. Right. See, normally when there's deliveries coming, I tend to sleep. Because my brain can't handle it, so I get a bit anxious and jumpy and all that crap. Anyway. Oh, okay. Are the ads gone? Are we all back? I'm going to wait until people see their back because I don't want them to see my stuff. We should be good. Okie dokie. Explore. I'm going to go with the Explore. You're not going anywhere without doing more research. You might not have the library anymore, but Oscar said he was still going to do his best to piece things together. You're going to the old Maxwell place before you do anything else. But you don't have to travel all the way to the old Maxwell place to see Oscar. You find him standing stock still in the middle of Main Street, staring up at the now condemned library, his former home and work. His focus is so complete that he barely notices as you walk up to greet him, though your footsteps echo loudly between the rows of empty storefronts. This is the look of a man determined to do something. Oh, okay. Oscar, you're not thinking of going in there, are you? Yeah, we both know that would be horribly dangerous and irresponsible. Though, what if I was? Oscar lets the question hang in the air. His gaze is still fixed on the building as it looms over the both of you, his polite grin fading the longer his eyes linger. Do you even wonder why you came to this town, Moki? The real reason, I mean. Because I think it's more than just the funeral. I was always going to come here eventually. It was fated. So you also believe in fate? Some things truly do feel inevitable, don't they? But if they are, if all this was part of some plan, there has to be a purpose, a logic to it all. You never knew Pearl Scarlet, so why come to pay your respects? And you didn't know Tabitha, so it's not like your presence should mean anything to her. If it's fate that drew you here, then it must have designs for you. Just like it must have designs for me. I don't have an actual reason to be here either. It was family for a while and then the library. But it was all just treading water, passing the years until Rosa was ready to leave. Maybe I made a difference in some kids' lives along the way. Maybe I didn't. It's easy to say your life has purpose if you pretend it does. Ouch, that line is hard. But it's hard to keep pretending when the place you poured all that purpose into disappears overnight. And for what? Some residual stale anger directed at people who did nothing to deserve it? So why are we here in this town right now? I think it all comes back to fate. And fate begs the question, what is Scarlet Hollow? I know that look in your eye, Oscar. Whatever's taking hold of you, nothing good can come of it. Nothing good comes from watching my life fall apart from the sidelines either. I've certainly learned that lesson by now. Should have learned it a long time ago. Maybe Scarlet Hollow was a test. One that doesn't like people running away from it. I ran away, and from that moment forward this town has done everything it can to try and ruin my life. Vivian ran away, and from what I hear her life wasn't exactly easy. And now it's dragged you back here too for your own trial. Well, I'm not going to fail its test. Not this time. What about Rosalina? You just can't rush off and do something dangerous, not when she needs you. Charlie tried to face this town and he was murdered for it. If you're going in there, I'm going with you. No. No. You don't understand. This is something I have to do on my own. I've leaned on other people too many times, letting them act for me. Not anymore. This is my test, Moki. I know there's more going on in this town than just my little problems, and I want to help you, I do. But until I help myself, I'm useless. There's no library we can use for resources, not that there are any to speak of. I've no home. But after tonight, everything's going to be put back the way it was supposed to be. Speak with Oscar after he's chosen a dangerous course of action achievement. With that, he wanders away, still fixated on the library's exterior. Whatever Oscar is planning to do, it sounds like his mind is made up, leaving you once again without safe harbour. Where could you possibly turn to next? Wayne said I needed to find the witch, or I need to confront Tabitha. I want to confront Tabitha, but I also want to find this bitch. She's been lying to me. She drugged me. Thanks, Gabe. Oh no, wait a minute. Now isn't the time for unnecessary confrontations. Wayne told you to find the witch, and he notably didn't tell you to take this to Tabitha. Only, you have no idea where to even begin finding this witch, or for that matter, who you assume she's a she could possibly be. Think harder! Or let it go and focus on something else. Oh! This game hurts my brain. There's a blurred place that comes to your mind when you think about this witch. That's a general store. Less of a place and more of a location, but less of a location and more of the idea of a location. A sort of almost location where you feel like you know where it's meant to be, but where you couldn't for the life of you describe it. But you could follow that important feeling. Walk alongside that strange feeling. Trace the fraying threads of memory forgotten. You follow that blurry feeling, your attention drawn with a tunnel-like focus to the rhythmic falling of your feet. Your surroundings distant and unreadable. You lose sense of time as you go. But then footfall stops, and you find yourself on Scarlet Hollow's main street, in front of a old bricked-up building that you don't recall ever seeing before. And yet, you know this is the place you meant to go. Hey! You turn to see Miles, a person you know, but who you realise now that you cannot place. Is this where he's supposed to be? Does he have something to do with the blood space burned into your mind's eye? Moki, I have to talk to you. There's something going on, but I can't remember what. It has to do with Sybil and someone else, and that somebody feels really important. Oh, fuck me. And I feel like if I don't remember before it's too late, somebody's gonna... Never mind, this was stupid. That just sounded crazy. Oh, fuck. He doesn't sound crazy, though. You feel an odd sensation as he's talking. A creeping recognition. But you can't seem to hold on to it. A slippery thought that refuses to be fully recognised. I'm a horrible person. I am a horrible person. No, you're not crazy. There's something wrong, and it has to do with your family. Something's so wrong right now. Like something's supposed to be here, and it's... No, you're not crazy. I do feel bad, but I don't at the same time, Seth, as I followed my heart. But my heart has love for more than one. Why can't I have a reverse harem? No, you're not crazy. There's something wrong and it has to do with your family. But you draw a blank on just who Miles' family is supposed to be. The heart of a monster fucker is insanely weird. Hey. I never said... Did I say monster? I'm not quite in that... Okay, I have read monster. I can't say I haven't read that genre, but I have also read a lot of other genres. And there are some unhinged book out there. It just really is. Some really unhinged books. I got self-conscious. Just a little bit. It's not warm in here. No, I don't give a shit. I knew something was wrong. Trust the Des for not allowing polyamory. Exactly. I want a why choose. I don't know what it is. Nothing happened. I woke up and everything was normal. Had cereal, and then Sybil said she was going somewhere with somebody. No, the person was there too. I talked to them, and then they left. And I went out to the street because the office is closed for renovation. So anybody else I romance if I go for when they disappear? Okay. I had to wait outside until it was done. I feel like he's recounting a dream, the memory slipping through his fingers as the words leave his lips, leaving only emotion. This is how I felt when Dad died, but nobody's dead. Please, make it stop. A memory slips through the barrier of fog rolling through your mind. He has a sister, doesn't he? What was her name? Why didn't you come to me with this? Why did you come to me with this? Have you talked to anyone else about it? Sybil. Sybil's behind this. I know she is. I don't think so. She helps people. I wish I knew where she was. She would know what to do. Maybe when she comes back. Miles looks confused. I'm so sorry, Miles. No, we can't wait. There's this crazy old guy on the edge of town. You've got to find him. Julius. He was always coming round to ask me weird questions. I don't remember what he asked or what I said, but I feel like it's important. I feel like I write shit. And he wrote it all down in a notebook. You gotta get him to show you the notebook. I'd go out there, but I can't think straight. Not right now. I need somebody to fix this for me. I don't want to feel like this anymore. Not again. Please. Not again. He shoves a map into your hands and turns away, hiding his face as it cracks with emotion. I really didn't want to ask anyone for help. That's how bad it is, okay? Don't tell anybody what I said, though. I don't need people thinking I'm crazy. And then he's walking away. Though where, you can't be sure. If he even has a destination at all. This place seems like a dead end, but you have a new lead to follow. Anything but that. Okay, so I didn't fully consider that. See, I didn't think she was going to be zapped to... she wasn't going to leave, right? We'd made plans to leave and then she kept changing her mind, so... Damn it! I'm having a vape, give me a minute. I'm not having a save. Alright, Julius. On the lam, reach the farms without getting arrested despite being on the run. Am I on the run? Oh, technically. As you make your way along the sunlit dirt road, you feel it. A tingling at the back of your skull. An urgency. Almost like a hand pressing you gently forward, with the threat that it might become more forceful if you don't comply. Like so much crying. Crying that can only stop if you tend to it. The feeling is strange when you try to examine it more closely. Contradictory. The cries of a presence that both desires to be alone yet at the same time needs you in its presence. It's bringing something into this world and it needs your help delivering it. Tabitha has brought me here as a blood sacrifice because I'm a Scarlet. I said that 3 episodes ago. Sorry, shouting. You lose track of time, your attention glued to each step, your mind ceding control to your feet. They know exactly where you need to be. And so the trance goes until it's halted by the unlikely sight of Rhys staring pensively down the path ahead. He startles to attention, seemingly breaking from his own trance at your sudden approach. Moki, you shouldn't be here. I think there's something happened. I wasn't planning on sticking around, not after the mess I left at the clinic. The plan was to get as far away as I could, but only managed to make it right over the edge of the town. It was like someone was grabbing my heart and squeezing harder for every step I took. Couldn't breathe. I was sure something horrible was going to happen if I kept walking. I couldn't leave. All I could do was keep walking round the town, trying to find some other way out. Then I started feeling something else. I think it's the things you've been finding. Those carved stones, they're talking to me. Not in words, just feelings and pictures. There are more of them. There's one close by and it's really loud. So loud I can't ignore it. Even on the other side of town, it's just yelling and yelling. God, they sound crazy, don't they? What are the stones saying to you? Can you figure it out? It's hard to explain. There was one in the library, right? That one feels like a headache. Like it's trying to go somewhere and keeps hitting a wall. Can I spook my son? He's at the door. Wait a minute. Hi, Pico! Oh, he's got his fucking headphones in. That's no fun. I've got a Ring camera, and he was at the door with a lock. Sometimes I usually get his dad. Frightened. You need to add recent looks to your channel. Nice. Right, where was I? I'm getting distracted because my son's home. Yeah. That one feels like a headache, like it's trying to go somewhere and keeps hitting the wall. And up at the mines, it sounds like whispering, and it feels cold. cold even though it looks like fire when I focus on it. Oh, sorry, darling. What? Oh, sorry, darling. What was I trying to say here? You had the ring camera? Yeah, no, I was trying to find you like a spooky bad. So I shouted, "Hi, Pickle!" I didn't see you coming on the door. I didn't even see your face. You know, the Amazon guy that arrived, 2 fucking doorbells and he bangs on the door like a close. That's it. Right. I'm in the middle of an important bit of the game, I think. So I'm going to get back to this bit. Don't think I'm ignoring you, because that's a matter. Yeah, you take that, that's General Dillman's free site. It's not tight yet, because he's got his stuff in it. I just grabbed it. Anyway, you do that for me, and then when I'm sort of done a little walk out of it, if there's a pink monster in there, you can have it. If they can't find one, then don't. I'll take the other one. There's a pink monster. No, I pointed to my drawer, but I'm moving my arms. Oh. Yep, there's one. Yeah. That's a good day though, right? It was alright. You went out to see a movie? I'm sending you to college and you're going to see movies. Nice. It's alright. Yeah. See, back in my day, they just built in a TV with a VCR and stuck a film on. God, I just did it back in my day. Go away, you made me feel old. No, I didn't do that to myself. You brought that up. You brought it up by bringing that up, and then I brought it. Oh, shit, man. Ah, fuck you. Fuck you very much. Oh shit. I'm old. No sympathy. No. I get it. Right. Sorry about that. This one, it's like roots underground, warm and growing, taking something that doesn't belong yet. It's lonely, but it doesn't want me here. It wants me to leave so badly. Something stirs in your mind, an emotion, angry and petulant. Keep going, it says, keep going. You couldn't leave town? See, Plum gets it. No, I couldn't. I'm stuck. I think we might all be stuck. That's fine, that doesn't have to matter. This is all a distraction. You're not crazy, I feel something out here. Good. I mean, not good like it's a good thing to feel it, but it's a good thing that we both feel it, I guess. I just wish it would stop. Then get out of Moki's way. Oh, fuck off. What is your problem with me anyway? Leave? Unless you want another wounded limb. Reese clutches his shoulder reflexively. The arm still hangs slightly limp, weaker than the other, the way it did yesterday after Wayne touched it. And then he turns and runs. It's a cowardly thing. At the end of the day, it can't save you. But you can save yourself with some guidance. The witch is at her most vulnerable now. She's dangerous to me, not to you. She can't hurt you in any way that matters. But you can hurt her Just be careful of the farmer. He places a guiding hand on your back, urging you forward. And that's all it takes. Your feet are moving almost on their own. You've been set on your course. The trees part, the woods thinning and giving way to a messy patch of scraggly in-season garden vegetables seated in between a pair of farmhouses on opposite hills. Not that the details are important. Your destination is the further of the two structures. There's a large woman holding a shotgun in your way. She approaches when she sees you. Do not talk to her. Things are becoming urgent. Excuse me, whoever you are. I ain't too sure you want to be here right now. There's a situation with your neighbour Mr. Tremaine, and as you can see, the authorities are involved. Kind of situation. I can't help myself. You ground yourself just long enough to ask a single question. What kind of situation? Well, first it was my beau, which was why I called the cops, and then the sheriff went in alongside that white deputy, the one in the sunglasses. But then something happened, and there was a gunshot, and then this awful howling like no creature I ever heard. That's when the other deputy, the black one, he ran in and the door shut behind him. Nobody's come out since. But your focus wanes. Haha, it wanes. Sorry. That was a terrible joke, Loki. That was fucking terrible. It's disgraceful. Damn, I wonder who was the top in this relationship. Her. Tell you that for nothing. Her. The talking is just noise. Her words don't matter. There is a humming in your head, almost like a voice, one you can just barely make out. But you know, it will be clearer the closer you get to the stone. You start wandering up. What do you mean, boo? What do you mean, boo? What did I do wrong? Plum, what did I do wrong? Hey, listen, there's no such... You have heard of switches, right? There's no top, there's no bottom, everybody gets a turn. What did I do wrong? Shit, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? You continue forward. You barely even notice your hand slipping over the doorknob. And now you're inside. See, all these sentences just sound filthy now. Oh, fuck me. Sheriff Hugby dangles in the middle of the room. An axe, attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling, is embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life. I see it. Past the body, you can see a giant pumpkin. Through the door to the garage, cracked open, its guts strewn across the floor, seeds dotted across the hardwood like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs. Derrickson? Someone up there? It's Smokey, Franklin. You're kidding me. Shut up, or I'll shoot you again. Julius, you've got to calm down. The last thing we want is more people getting shot. All of this talking is just making things worse. The stone needs you. I'm going to wait a minute because there's an ad on Twitch, and I'm going to wait a minute because... Oh wait, no, hang on a minute. I can do this. The stone needs you. Approach the basement. You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson is trying to stop you, but he's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door and start to claw at the weird fleshy vines blocking your way. They're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you down below. Who the hell? So you tried to undermine me, witch? Well, I should have known you'd try to find a way around the rules. You've trapped the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal before this gets any worse. Hehe, nice one, Zethus. It's just unhappy. I didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I have a plan to placate it. If it wants a less broken body, it can have one. Then we'll see if it still feels cheated enough to hold a grudge. It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Eddie have the baby, and your family can go back to normal, happy and unburdened. I'll clean everything up. It can be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town. Manipulative hag. That's what you wanted all along, wasn't it? This whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to it. Well, I know better than to hand an ounce of power over to you, Verena. Our partnership has come to an end, witch. I'll be continuing on with my business, and you should be grateful that I let you continue on with yours. One of these days, Enoch, someone will be strong enough to do what needs doing. I can wait. I can wait a long, long time. Does Sybil have a twin sister called Verena, by any chance? Hang on, I need a drink, my mouth is dry. Hey! You're not dead, are ya? Witch, Verena saw all my family the witch. Enoch fucked everyone over, even the witch. Babble incoherently about your vision. Saw all my family the witch. Witch? Damn it, did Sybil send you? I knew it. Wasn't happy with how much she already fucked up. It wasn't happy with how much she already fucked this up, huh? She's still got more bullshit left to pull to ruin my life even more. Well, all that ends here. I'm getting what she promised me. Whatever she sent you for, I'll shoot you before you do it, so don't even try. Hey now, nobody has to get shot. Nobody else, I mean. Sorry, Franklin. What are you sorry for? You aren't the shooter or the one who got shot. Remember when I said total recall earlier? Your vision finally focuses and your mind is once again your own. Avery watches you furtively from across the room. The man, Julius, holds a gun in silent threat. Franklin clutches at a nasty wound in his side, blood spilling out onto the dirt floor of the unfinished basement. And in the corner, Bo. Something is attached to him. The source of the awful noise. It stutters with pained inhalations. Bo is still breathing, but he doesn't look well. Stone brought you here and stuck you in the middle of another nightmare. What the hell is going on down there? Even as he yells down the stairs, his voice is faint, barely audible behind the now thickened roots and vines that block your escape. Well, let's bring Moki up to speed, Julius. She looks a little shell-shocked. That's not easy for me to say. Where do I fucking begin? Alright. So the witch. I caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing, and she offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. Always wanted to raise a boy of my own, and God never saw fit to give me the chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice. Only it obviously didn't go the way it was supposed to. Calloway's interfered just like always. Made it so I had to hatch him earlier than he was ready, and he came out hungry. Too hungry for me to handle. Was he born for the pumpkin? kept trying to get at me, that's why it was so big. So I had to hole up down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave. And they've clogged up the drain, so I haven't been able to call that witch and get her to make things right. But I'm a man of preparedness. Figured I could wait it out until Bo here decided to trespass. Guess he lost a tussle with my boy and the two of them wound up down here with me. And that about sums it up. I guess in the end it's only fair. A son for a son. And birth ain't ever pretty, is it? It's not like doing it the old-fashioned way is all sunshine and roses. Thank you! Just hope he winds up looking more like a person when he's done cooking. I don't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that gives you a reason to shoot a cop. Self-defence, castle doctrine. Yeah, what should I care what happens here? I've just been dropped in the middle of a situation without any context. None of this has anything to do with me, I should be here. No. Avery, I thought you were chill. Why the hell are you helping this guy? Avery, what the hell's going on down here? That's when I went. You don't have to answer, kid. I don't need my business explained to every stranger who decides to pay me a visit. It's okay. Moki's been through a lot of stuff like this lately. She must be an expert at this point. So, Julia's hatched a baby out of the pumpkin. Yeah, the really big pumpkin. You probably saw it upstairs. And then he was stuck in the basement for a couple of days while it was upstairs crawling around looking for food, and then, unfortunately, Bo showed up. All I heard was someone yelling and crashing around up there. And I wound up with this shit in my hands. So I called the kid to come try and help me sort it out. That's me! Julie's thought my plant expertise would come in handy. Can't say it's been that helpful though. I feel like the baby is freaking out more than ever. Getting it out of Bo without killing him doesn't seem easy or possible. Would have been easier if everyone in town hadn't decided to show up uninvited. I'm having struggles reading. I don't want to do that one because that feels wrong. And why is Deputy Franklin shot? All I did was walk in. You can't just walk into a man's house and expect to have the run of the place. You were getting ready to pull out your gun. I was defending myself. Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? Uh-huh. Gotta get back to Mama worrying about me. I think I can see it. Look, all those bumps under his skin. God, that thing really did go deep. That thing is my son, and you will address him as such. Sorry, Julius. Listen, clearly you need something. You woke up talking about the witch. You want to know where she is? I can tell you how to find her. None of you does anything stupid, then I'll tell you what you know. I'll tell you what I know. Sound fair? The conversation is interrupted by Bo shifting uncomfortably as the creature lets out a guttural moan. So what, we're just supposed to wait until the Calloway kid dies? And that's exactly right. My kid gets born and we forget this ever happened. Explode Bo and the baby! Dr. Kelly died last night. Even if Bo survives this, I don't think we can get the help he needs on time. Does your son have a name? What exactly happens after this thing is finished? What would we offer him better? What is that thing doing to Bo? He's fertilizer. He's a person. Not anymore. He's a body that just happens to be still moving around. If my boy had the time he needed, he wouldn't be doing all this. He could have been born quietly in the field like he was supposed to, but he came out too early. An exchange has to be made. That's what the crone always said. So I'm exchanging, and that's why I'm here! But does it have to be him? Could we move it to somebody else? Any volunteers? Avery slowly raises their hand. Put your hand down, kid. That was one of them rhetorical questions you weren't supposed to answer. I wouldn't do this to you. Besides, my boy's got the biggest hunk of meat in the room, and I think he's happy with that. I doubt he'd give it up easy. I get the feeling tearing him out wouldn't be so good for Bo either. Oh no, wait, back. Dr. Kelly died last night. Even if Bo survives this, I don't think we can get him the help he needs in time. She's dead? How? Sonny Boy ate her? And I watched like a fucking film? Something happened. Blood everywhere. Saw it this morning. Well, that makes this even easier then. The Calloway kid does dying no matter what. What makes you think Sybil is the witch? She's just helpful. Oh, sure she is. She was all kinds of helpful once I had dirt on her that she wanted to be kept quiet. Dirt? What'd she do? She always seemed really nice to me. Look, I'm a man of my word. She told me I'd get what I wanted, and I told her she would get my silence. I'll stand by that. And of course all of y'all think she's nice. Everyone in town drinks that tea. Seems to make people awful fond of her. Bo squirms with discomfort. The baby seems to be digging deeper. Now, I am aware that I seem to be reading much faster, like I'm impatient, sorry. Because I'm not, I'm just... Here we go. Why do you even want a kid? Life is unfair to you. So you what, kill a man over it? What kind of man lets another man make his sacrifice? Have you thought about what happens after this, Julius? The sheriff's dead. I should have disarmed that trap. I knew it. I just didn't think anybody else would be coming. Don't blame yourself, kid. The sheriff knew better. That's why none of these boys ever come around here. They know they've met their match. And to answer that thinly veiled threat of yours, can't say I give much of a shit. Right now, in this moment, I'm here, and my boy is here, and we've got our happy little family. You're going to be tried for murder, Tremaine. But Julius doesn't answer. He just watches in silence as the shriveled creature continues to slowly kill Bo. Ah, man. Bo's dead. I don't think there's anything for us to do except wait. Enough talking. Somebody has to destroy this thing. It might as well be you. The waiting brings you to your limit, and then it brings you past it. You move quickly, diving across the small room, scooping up the shears on the floor as you zero in on Bo, and the thing slowly eating its way through him. Hey! The shears come down on the thing, piercing its unnaturally soft chest. Bo's stolen blood pours out of its orifices in a thick sludge. Bo gasps as if it's him you stabbed, the thick veins under his skin expanding, writhing. I think I picked the wrong one. No! You'll pay for this! You whirl around to see his gun trained on you, your heart freezing in a split second of utter terror. Franklin stumbles forward, trying to reach for his gun, but unable to stifle a cry of pain. Julius's attention is pulled away from you towards the sorry sight of the cop, trying desperately to wield his pistol. Julius, we're not killing anybody. Give me the... A gun goes off. You dive to the floor, panicked, your ears ringing uncomfortably. No more shots follow. You open your eyes, readjusting to the gloom. Ah, shit. Oh no, not you, kid. Avery is gasping on the floor near Bo. Their patterned shirt is stained with their own blood. God, what have I done? What have I done? First the boy, now you. He raises the gun to his head. nobody left to do better than this. Julius! But whatever Avery was about to try and say is silenced when Julius pulls the trigger. Once again, the world feels quiet in the aftermath of the gunshot. Julius's body slumps against the wall, limp and dead, a bullet hole smouldering at his temple. Good fucking riddance. The room's attention is drawn to the sound of a horrific, inhuman gurgling, punctuating the groans of human agony. It would seem that you did not quite manage to finish the job. Move it before it grabs him again. Moki, Bo, alive, can live. The baby can have me. What are you asking me? Blood relative thing, what's that? She's gonna... Yeah, hang on a minute. But why? I want it to live. Please. It doesn't need to die. Isn't this a blood relative thing? What if it doesn't take? Julius called me when he needed help. Maybe I count. Please. Hurry, talk. Hard. I don't like this, but if it's what you really want. You don't know what's gonna happen. We should wait for medical personnel. There's no fucking medics. But his pleas fall on deaf ears. You cross the room, kneeling next to Avery and Bo and the wounded thing. Avery starts unbuttoning their shirt. The movement clearly painful, their face twisting with every undone button. But they push through, bearing their wound, their black eyes resting on the creature. It looks to be in as much pain as they are, its breaths ragged, Bo's blood trickling from its wide mouth. You'll have to help me coax it. It doesn't seem like it'll be difficult. The thing has already noticed the smell of fresh blood, its tendrils shifting under Bo's skin, its bulbous head turning towards Avery to stare with sightless eyes at the inviting wound. All you have to do is give it a nudge, and like a dog waiting for a command from its master, it peels itself away from Bo, willfully releasing his drained body in favour of its new host. Avery cries out, heaving stuttering gasps of pain as the tendrils slide into the open wound, winding their way beneath the skin. Bo twitches too, seizing as he's released, the two of them becoming a chorus of shock as the weak body of the creature coils itself around Avery, clinging desperately, sealing its weeping gash against theirs. Avery's breaths become even, their eyelids sliding close, their heart continuing to beat as they slip into unconsciousness. And the creature too seems to sigh in relief. The panic fades. And its protective vines slacken. A sliver of light is visible beyond the doorway, where before it had sealed itself away. The faucet in the corner of the room, finally unclogged, bursts to life. Water pours out onto the dirt floor. Somebody help. Call doctor. The Scarlet Hollow doesn't have a doctor anymore. Just hold on, Bo. We'll get your mama soon. Your hands are wet. The water is spreading, pulling around you, making the floor slippery with mud. Hey, the basement's flooding. Am I the only one paying attention? Cry quietly in the corner. Let the water take you. Fuck off. Hey, basement's flooding. Am I the only one paying attention? It's up to your chest now. There's no denying it. What are you talking about? There's no water. But there is. He just can't see it. Because his words are swallowed by the flood. The witch! Wait, finish episode 5? You feel like you're choking. There's water in your lungs, or there should be. Your ears are filled with the sound of a rushing current. It's cold and dark, and there are people screaming somewhere. There are bodies in the water with you. They're all dead. 1,000 corpses, 1,000 homes, all torn to pieces. But the flood recedes. It hasn't happened yet. You are the mother of a daughter, and your daughter has told you about her terrible dream. Hello, Leaf. It's going to kill everyone. You're not the one who had the vision. Not yet. It has only been described to you by the daughter you've been teaching, as your mother taught you. You're the only one who can stop it, Mother. But you won't be strong enough. Her words are heavy. How can you be sure the village is in? Of course I'll stop it, don't worry. How can you be sure? Maybe it's only a dream. Wait, that's snipped ribbons, that's fake. That is an eyeball that I'm using, right? That is an eyeball that's been blinking. There we go. And I've just snipped a ribbon, a thread, a red thread. That's the scene of future. It's the sisters of fate. Has to be. Sorry. Excited. It's not a dream. You know I've seen things. I've seen things before and they've always been true. Take my power, Mother. I give it willingly. It's the only path that leads to anything but death. See, I'm cutting the ribbons of fate. They would live, but you'd die. It's not death, Mother. It's the return. And what's one life against 1,000? Your daughter is confident. She has already decided that this is what has to happen. Accept and take your daughter back, reject and let 1,000 die. Accept and take your daughter back. You accept your daughter's decision. She is not the child she once was, and there is a confidence in her that you have no choice but to respect. You take her back. Her power becomes yours. The flood does not come. The village is saved. And no one ever knows the sacrifice that was made for their lives. No one but you. Years have passed. You outlive everyone you used to know. You move on. You meet new people. You start a new life. I'm talking about Sybil, aren't I? You have another daughter. This time the vision is yours. The piece of your first daughter that lives in you shows what is coming. Rotting bodies in the streets, the smell of sickness on the wind, church bells ringing for an endless parade of funerals, an entire city whose gates will never reopen, everyone inside the walls falling to the curse of plague. You are among their number, your body no longer strong, Only strong enough to heal it even itself. You are not enough to stop it. Not as you are. There is another path, a narrow thread. If you were stronger, you could tug at it and unravel the tapestry of the future. Mother, what's wrong? Your daughter will never be as strong as you are. Oh! Sybil took her daughter back for power. That's why Kanika disappeared. Kanika was always going to disappear. That's why she was sick. She was making her sick so she could take her and keep her power. Sybil, you evil fuck! Oh, it clicked, Plum. It clicked. I never liked Sybil. I never trusted her. Your daughter will never be as strong as you are, not after what you've had to do, but still she carries an unstorm strength enough. Explain it to her as it was explained to you. You tell her what's coming. You explain what she has to give up, what you both have to give up. You love your daughter after all. You will miss her, as you miss your first daughter. Sybil had a different name, Verena. She has to change her name because she lives. She is angry. Even when you try to explain that she will be a part of you, that she won't die, she cries and cries. And she tries to run away from you. Fate is attempting to cut its loose thread. The entire city rests on this decision, stop her from leaving. That's what Sybil does. You do not let your daughter run from you. No plague comes. The city never knows that it would have been a ruin. But there is an unhappiness in you. She didn't understand, and what you took of her is angry, confused, and restless. You'll have to carry that with you. It is part of the burden of what you are. Though no one knows the depth of what you have done over the years, you have not escaped notice. You find yourself in a capital, in a place whose name has changed too many times to count. A war is brewing. The eyes of those who hold fate in their hands are on you, their lips asking which threads to pull and which to cut. And the tapestry is once again revealed to you. The war rages and it never stops raging, bleeding that spans generations, children born to die, decades of pain that leave a raw wound on the world. Or it ends before it begins. The few die for the sake of the many. You can guide powerful hands to crush those that need crushing. If only you have more power of your own. You call your daughter to you. You raise them differently these days. The disquiet left by the reluctant daughter taught you a permanent lesson. They don't need convincing anymore. They are ready to return to you whenever you need them. Take her back and stop the war before it starts. Let her be free and plunge the land into generations of war. This daughter joins her sisters easily, as she has been trained to do. You are the only one who will remember her sacrifice and her name. A small rebellion is crushed before it becomes a revolution. The people in power are happy. You leave. You don't want to see any more visions of war. You set your sights in a place where there are no kings. And yet, even an ocean away, power finds you. A man with aspirations. Anyone can hold power here, you have discovered, if they are vicious enough to want it. The hunger in him senses the power in you, and for a time you humour him. You allow him to give you a life of comfort, you and your daughter. You don't see a future where he ever grows more powerful than you can manage. Not until the vision comes. A war like none the world has witnessed. A fledgling nation devoured in the nest. A man who sits on a throne where none was meant to be. The world under his cruel fist, bowing to its crushing weight. The very ocean stained red by his influence. He is already on his way, you realise too late. You have been too close to him to see it. Your choices have already narrowed. The war is coming, whether you strike now or not, the loose thread sticking out from a mass of blood, with you too weak to grasp it. But you have a daughter. You always have a daughter until you don't. It's time to rest. Aren't you tired? Take her back and erase the man before his name can mean anything. She joins her sisters, as is her destiny, and you remove him from the world. Oh, my bad. The hole where he was is filled by lesser men, none of whom remember whose shoes they're stepping into, and none of whom can hope to command the way he would have. Blood is spilled, less blood, but you still feel every drop. You hide yourself away from the world, you and your daughter. The visions still find you, but here they are small, the decisions simple. You make them all small, helping where you can. A storm halted, a conflict settled. Until one day, when you are shown a dark pit. Splintering wood, debris trapping everyone inside, bodies burning as the very rock catches fire, children screaming as their flesh bubbles, and silence's lungs fill with smoke. You know the choice that lies in front of you. She joins her sisters, as so many have before her. The disaster is averted, lives are saved, and you have another daughter. But that's not what happened. Not this time. You take your daughter's hand and you look her in the eyes. They're green like yours. You don't want to do it this time. You stare out over the hills together as a plume of smoke rises into the air, but you can't hear the screams from here. You assume you will die one day, like anyone else. After all, you're long past due. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to know your grandchildren before you go. Then the man comes, and with him, a vision. He has already decided. He is bringing something here. Something ravenous that doesn't belong. That has been pressing at the edges of your world, trying to find a way in. It has its way now, whether you help him or not. More of the thread you followed comes into focus. And for the first time you follow it beyond your death. Disaster after disaster, crisis after crisis. Thousands of years of little cuts that you weren't even there to mend. On it goes, longer than you can ever hope to follow. Its toll eternal and incalculable. But there is a new thread too. If you are patient enough, if you're strong enough when the moment finally comes, if you do everything right, you can devour this thing that sits outside this world. And it will give you so much power that you will never have to take back a daughter again. You could fix as many things as you'd care to fix. Floods, plagues, wars, kings. You look into her green eyes, so much like yours. You can't. Take her back and summon the entity into the world. You welcome her back as you have with every daughter before her. And you help the man. He is arrogant. He cheats the thing from another world in every way he can. He wastes your time. There will have to be more daughters before the day comes that this will be over. But days and daughters come and go, and you are very patient. You have to be, if you're to stop the heart that would scar a world without you there to guide it. And now you are here, on the cusp of the end, the final daughter. Okay, what are you doing here? Are you real? No, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a dream or not. Well, I'm glad I get the chance to see you again before I go away. And before you say anything, I've already made my decision, so don't bother trying to talk me out of it. What decision? Did you not just go through the whole life story thing? Was that just me? Look, I'm going to do what I was born to do. I'm going to save lives, Monkey. More than most people could in a lifetime. How do we know any of that really happened? Doubt all you want. I'm not taking that chance. Because if I turn back now, I'll know everything my mum could have stopped will be my fault. What exactly is she trying to prevent? Do you even know? That thing that Enoch brought, whatever it is, breaking out and causing havoc. And all those disasters my mum would be able to stop if she takes its power for herself. I'm so much smaller than all of that, but in this moment, I can be what stops it. I can be big enough. My life can be meaningful. Do you really feel like you have to sacrifice yourself for your life to have meaning? Working at a shitty little general store in a dying town? Yeah, I would call that pretty meaningless. And I think you and I both know I wasn't going anywhere in life. Sure, I told myself I'd be getting back to school, but it's not like I was working hard to get out of there. Or I would have just sold the store by now. But I didn't, because some part of me knew I had to be here, and now I know why. Bitch! Your fucking cunt mother's a bitch! Sorry, that was a bit extreme, sorry. You know, I don't think I've ever seen you without glasses before. Huh? Oh, I should have romanced when I had the chance. Of course, I should have known better than to think I could hide from you, Moki. Thank you, Zethus. You're too important. I can't. I have to. She's gonna die anyway. Come on. You're too important to me, Kanika. I thought you knew that. I can't let you do this. I'm sorry, I didn't know then what I know now, or I would never have let you in. You've got it all wrong anyway. I'm not important or special, not on my own. Not when compared with all I'm about to do. And I know how that sounds, but I mean it. How many people can say they get the chance to change the future? Like, really change it? It's okay. It's not even like I'm dying, I'm just becoming part of something else. No, you're right. I'm sorry it's come to this, but we both know how important this is. I understand. No, fuck that. To reject her just this once. Yep. Have you ever been happy? Have you ever been allowed to make a single decision for your own joy? Stay with me, please. Is that really true, or did she raise you to think that way? I don't want you to die. Kiss her! Wait, don't get pissed! Sorry, mate. You don't waste time on more words. You take her by the shoulders, and before she can say anything to try and stop you, your lips are on hers, pressing them into silence. She tries to say something, some half-hearted protest, but as your tongue slips into her mouth, it turns into a tiny moan. She leans into you. You hold her closer, your arms pressing her body against yours, her skin soft and comforting and warm. You can tell she feels the same. It's as if she's never been held before. A desperation to her touch as her hands creep up to your shoulders, shaking, nervous. She lets you kiss her deeper, seeming to blissfully forget where she is, losing herself in your arms if only temporarily. It feels like the seconds slow down, as though time itself comes to a stop as you hold each other. But then she's pulling away, back out of your reach. Moki, I can't. You know I can't. I have to do this. We don't know what she showed us is going to happen. Doesn't this feel real to you? She reaches out a shaking hand to you, but it falls back to her side, like she's too afraid to find out. It forms a confident fist by her side. She doesn't need the reassurance of another touch. She knows. It does. But what if I pull away from her and everything she saw happens? What if you suffer because of me? I don't care if I suffer. But compared to the suffering I go through if I let you do this. Sorry. You see tears forming in Kanika's eyes, breaking through her doubt. And the witch's illusion breaks with it. Quiet, dear. There's no need to let Moki talk you in circles. You already know the right mate's answer. Let me go. I don't want to do this any... Moki, you have no idea the kind of danger you're putting yourself in by being here. You think you're doing the right thing? All you're doing is doing countless lives, starting with yours. Tabitha too. I'm sure you've noticed how stressed she's been. She carries an incredible weight on her shoulders. But she can finally be free if you let me do what needs doing. Kanika can't save you on her own, but I can. I'm only able to tell you so much, but I tried to show you what I could. I'd hoped you would be able to trust me by now, for your sake. This is the only way your story gets a happy ending. She is telling the truth. What? A truth unstained by illusion. There is no witchcraft in her words, no trickery, at least none in her heart. But perhaps there remains a narrow path for you to walk. Speak the name that was carved into the cell wall! It was a weapon. Wayne told me it was a weapon. Of course, the scratching on the walls, this was what it was for. Moki, no, you don't know what you're... You don't know how to speak it. The thought of it brings the sound to your lips. The name forcing its way out, yearning to be free from your mind and used as the dagger it is. The dagger tears into her. Everything that is not her pours out of the delicate tapestry of her existence. The parts she arranged so neatly scattering, their voices filling the dream around you. Confusion as her careful order is upended. A single dangling thread comes into focus. Moki, wait. You can't see now how this will benefit you because you don't understand the danger you're in. Your enemies have made sure you can't, but not until it's too late. I am the only one who wants to see you walk free. But I understand why you wouldn't trust me. Of course I do. I've had to weave my own little lies as part of this ridiculous game. Please know that I'm not lying now. Even if you don't believe a word I've said about your own safety, I'll give you something else too. Something you'll need. As you are now, you are limited in your potential. There is so much more you could be. I could give that to you. Consider it a wish granted. I only need to finish what I started. Excuse the fuck at me! I beg your finest fucking pardon, what? You ignore her offer. You grab the thread and pull. The delicate tapestry is unwoven, the witch's careful work torn open, if only momentarily, as her daughter's hands are finally unbound enough to grab for their mother. Their cries are a song, calling out as... Oh, wait a minute. My hand's clicking buttons, I don't want it to. Calling out as they drag her down into the depths of their mass, craving her warmth, her attention, her love, as it has been so long since she held them. The tapestry weaves itself shut around her. The cries grow quiet and sated. The witch is gone. Kanika catches her breath in the space once occupied by her sisters. Now she stands alone. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Though she isn't really alone, not anymore. She never will be. She wears the weave of all those generations of power. Someone has to. What did you do to me? Welcome to the Dead Moms Club! Was that really you earlier, or was that her talking through you? No, that was me. I said those things and I meant them. I really believed it. Still do. Yeah! That would be a bit mean, wouldn't it? Not the romance option. I've already kissed her and I'm gonna get in trouble. Shut up, leave me alone. That didn't take much convincing, did it? You step forward, wrapping your arms around her shaking shoulders, holding her close against your chest. She leans into you, accepting your embrace, burying her face in your shoulder. You feel sobs vibrate up from her chest, though they're silenced against your skin. Your neck is wet with tears. Then she pulls away, looking up into your eyes. Okay, I'm scared. And I'm supposed to do what she was going to do. How do I know what that even is? She never told me anything or taught me about any of this. She let me say over and over again that magic wasn't real while she knew all this. How can I fix this town if I don't even know what's wrong with it? You underestimate yourself. We'll figure this out. We can figure this out together. That's what I'm doing all week, remember? You're right. You can do whatever this is. She once again buries her face against you, sighing, her breath warming your skin. She spends a long moment there, seeming to soak in the feeling of closeness as her breaths become slow and even, collecting herself in your arms. Okay, let's get out of here. She finally steps back, though her hand slides down your arm, locking around your wrist. She pulls, and the world shifts nauseatingly around you. It feels like you're being buoyed upwards, ascending rapidly, her grip firm as reality seems to rush to meet you, until finally, you surface. You're outside. It's raining, and you have no idea where you are. Tulip? Janie? Oh, so that was Pastor Daniel. Actually finish episode 5. Justice. This is the end of episode 5. Only one major content update remains until the story reaches its conclusion in the final chapters. Stay tuned for updates on this final release by joining Discord, following, or signing up. If you'd like to carry your progress over into the final chapters, please save your game now. There we go. Damn! Well, we can't return to them now because I have dinner to make for a child. An adult child, but still. Oh, you want... Do we remember which ones it was? Because I wasn't exactly paying attention. Top right. Will this not affect my story for the next going on? Doesn't that affect changes? Oh, of course. Sorry, tired. You can't see now how this will benefit. I'm the only one who wants to set you free, but I understand why you would trust me. Even if you don't believe a word I say, I'll give you something else, something you need. As you are now, let me... just skip. I'm just going quick. Oh, I did explore. I never did that last time. If you want me to trust you, then give me what you promised and show me you can. I can't. It requires a strength I currently possess. If you want what I've offered, you'll have to trust me. I'm doing this forever, and remember that. You don't open your mouth, only thinking it to yourself, but she smiles a knowing smile. Interesting. Ability to see the world as it is, for your eyes to find details the mind tries to hide. Awareness in the purest sense. Consider it done. The dream stitches itself back together, confusion fades, order returns. The thread is woven back into the tapestry of the experiences the witch has stitched onto herself, and Kanika is gone. There is surprisingly... Unlock a third trait outside of hardcore mode? Wow. There is surprisingly a fresh sharpness to the odd dreamlike world you've been trapped in. As the witch re-establishes herself in front of you, you find yourself taking a more detail than usual. The weave of her red linen dress, the casual confidence with which she holds herself, relaxed but prepared to act at a moment's notice. She didn't look like this before, but you don't need heightened sense to see that. Oh, and this is just a... Yeah, don't worry. This always happens afterwards. It's still me. I'm just different now that a new soul is joining me, which means it's time for a new name. Please call me Carmilla. What a fucking horrible name. Before another word is spoken, she wraps you up in a hurried embrace. Her smell is comforting, like herbal smoke and pine needles with the vaguest undercurrent of coconut. Then she pulls away just as quickly. She really liked you, Moki, and I feel that now too. I can barely look you in the eye. I'm getting too nervous. My stomach is tying itself in knots. Even though I know I must seem different to you, as far as I see it, nothing has to change between us. It can just be the way it was. Jesus Christ! Wow! You scared me, but that's not a no. That's a fucking sentence. If this is the only way I can be with her now, then yes, I'd rather be with what remains of her than not. I'm even more crazy about her. I mean you, now, after all this. Of course it can be like nothing is different. Jesus Christ, these are horrible options. Although, this is the funniest one. You scared me, but that's not a no. That sounds like something I would actually say. Her smile widens. She places a careful hand on your chest, feeling the dizzying pace of your thumping heart. Fear and arousal. There's not much difference between the two for some people. Or so I've heard. Oh, you've read the same books I have. Her hand snakes its way along your chest, down your shoulder, until it finds yours, her fingers twining their way between your knuckles. She raises it to her lips, kissing it gently. She's warm against your skin, her lips soft. Her grin seems to widen as she looks up into your eyes, reveling in whatever your face might be betraying as your flesh meets so intimately. Romance someone you know is much older than you. Problematic age gap. Fuck you, game. Don't fucking shit on me. Zethus, I normally don't like people telling me what to do in games. She lowers it again, straighten up with a confidence that leaves you dizzy. Let's go. Fate has laid a path for us. No need to keep it waiting. She tugs gently. I wasn't given an option. She tugs gently and the world shifts nauseatingly around you. It feels like you're being buoyed up, yada yada. We've done that bit. I didn't get the option. I saw no option to kiss. You're outside. It's raining. You have no idea where you are. Creepypasta! I'll save this way back fucking here, because, yeah, ain't going back to that one. So, this one. What do you mean first page? No, the first page is... Wait, why have I got two of these now? Oh, fuck, it saved there. What, this one down here, the truth of memory? You want me to go all the way back there? Oh! Is it this one? You've seen everything the same person could possibly want to see in Scarlet Hollow. It's time for you to leave. Who knows how long it'll take you on foot, but every road leads somewhere, right? And a road isn't here. If you're fortunate, you'll cross paths with a car willing to pick you up sooner rather than later. You aren't spending another second in this godforsaken town. Sorry, I was crunching an ice cube. You start down the road and you don't stop. Past Main Street, past the boarded up library, not your problem anymore. Past the bus stop and the gas station on the edge of town, one foot in front of the other. Hey! Miles stops you before you're able to leave town, doing his best to hide that he's out of breath. He must have been running to catch up. Moki, wait, I have to talk to you. There's something going on, but I can't remember what. And it's something to do with Sybil and someone else, and that somebody feels really important. And I feel like I don't remember yet. Never mind, it's stupid. It doesn't sound crazy. You feel an odd sensation. But you can't seem to hold on to it. A slippery thought that seems... yeah. Right, okay, I'm getting out of here. This is my problem, I'm getting out of here. Whatever. Should have kept my mouth shut, forget said and get lost in the woods around the hill. Yeah, no, sorry. Clearly trying to hide the glowing with tears in his eyes, I know, but it's none of your business. He sulks and you turn your back at Scarlet Hollow, hopefully for good. That was awful, I hated that. Just like before, one foot in front of the other, just you and the road and the trees in the open air where nobody can shove you in a profane little box. You've spent days waiting for someone else to help you out of the situation. You'll find another town soon enough, and eventually you'll be in a bus, and then you'll be back home, away from whatever the hell Scarlet Hollow had in store for you. And if Tabitha ever tries to call you again, well, you'll let it go to voicemail. There's a sound in the brush by the road. Not these things again. You can hear more in the woods off to either side. Their awful whispers start to fill the air. Stay very, very still. Or run. You run, and the creatures run after you, but there's nowhere else for you to run but back to the heart of the holler. Well, that was tough shit. Fate, it would seem, has trapped you between certain death and a crushing weight of the unknown, but at least you're able to put some space between you and the Dutchlings. Still, you need a plan, you need to do something. Oh, okay. Oh, I went back too far. stay as still as you can, but your inaction does nothing to still the curiosity of the creatures approaching you. You turn to flee too late as you feel a sting in your lower leg. One of them got close enough, so much for harmless to people. Your calf goes numb, so you don't feel the next one insert its awful little stinger into you. Not that you feel the egg, you're sure they've slipped under your skin. The numbness spreads up your thigh, static where you used to be. You fall to the ground and they swarm you. This is what they do to animals they corner in the woods. They're turning you into meat. It's growing inside you. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So, I am going to go and make my dinner. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, this was a great game, absolutely great game, and I am looking forward to the rest of the episodes when they come out. Tomorrow is my birthday. Zizu and I are going to be doing some streaming tomorrow, though we haven't exactly decided which fucking game we're playing yet. So, we're either going to be playing Far Cry 5, which is a game we've played before, and that was the first game we played many, many years ago. Thank you, Plant. Thank you, everyone. We might be playing Split Fiction, which we've also played before. We might be playing Operation Tango, because they've had an update, but we've also played that before. Or, there's a game called Parallel Experiment, which is a puzzle game thing that you need two people to play and solve. I'll put a post up on the YouTube community thing, and people can put a vote if they want it. But it'll be one of those 4 games tomorrow. Might be a bit earlier than my normal streaming time that I've been coming a bit, but I shall be back tomorrow. I hope to see you then. Thank you very much for your company today. It's been great. Look after yourselves. I'm on Discord for anybody that wants me. For anybody that doesn't, well, why the fuck are you here? I'm just joking. I'm going to fuck off. Cheery bye.